This is the Whole Care Network. Helping you tell your story one podcast at a time. Content presented in the following podcast is for information purposes only. Views and opinions expressed in this podcast are solely those of the host and guest and may not represent the views and opinions of the Whole Care Network. Always consult with your physician for any medical advice, and always consult with your attorney for any legal advice. And thank you for listening to the Whole Care Network.
Welcome back to From Guilt to Good, Self-Care Solutions for Busy Caregivers, where we are rewriting the narrative of self-care one step at a time. I'm Jeanette Yates, your fellow caregiver and guide in your self-care journey as a caregiver. In our last episode, I introduced the CARE framework, the exact steps I took to create a sustainable self-care practice, even amid ongoing caregiving, parenting, and life responsibilities. Today, we'll unpack the significance of the first pillar, clarity, that forms the bedrock of successful self-care. Caregivers often find themselves entangled in the intricate webs of responsibilities, and that leaves their own needs and desires unattended. But to provide balanced care, we first need to understand and respect our own needs and cultivate self-awareness about who we are and what our capacity is for caregiving and for self-care. Clarity forms a foundation by which all other decisions are made, from boundaries with your loved ones to the type of self-care practices you pursue. With a comprehensive understanding of our strengths, limitations, desires, and aspirations, we are better equipped to navigate the unpredictable terrains of caregiving because we create our own expectations and experiences. In the Empowered Self-Caregiver Cohort, my 6-month signature program beginning in January 2024, we'll delve deeper into introspective exercises that focus on connecting your mind and body, probing your deepest needs and passions, and creating purposeful and practical definitions for caregiving and self-care. And we'll also identify your energy sources so that we can improve them. We'll also unravel practical strategies tailor-made for caregivers to nurture your self-awareness and clarity. Now, I am drawing on my extensive caregiving journey as well as my own personal self-care journey. I'm also drawing on my personal experiences and my personal training that I have gone through as a fitness instructor, nutritionist, someone who has been a mentor in the recovery space. We'll also be using mindful coping skills, and we'll be doing all of these things that will help you break free from the ropes of guilt and anxiety that keep you all tied up in knots so that you can acknowledge your unique needs and desires when it comes to your own self-care practices. Clarity is the starting point on your path toward your empowered self-care and caregiving journey. It keeps you on course, leading you toward more self-compassion and less guilt. Next week, we unlock more tools to transform your caregiving and self-care journey as we explore the next step in the CARE framework, the letter A, which stands for advocacy. If you crave more actionable insights and personalized guidance, consider joining the Empowered Self-Caregiver Cohort, my 6-month signature program that begins in January 2024. You can check the show notes to schedule a discovery call and learn more about the cohort is set up to help you be successful in creating a sustainable self-care practice that makes you feel good, not guilty. Let's break the mold and redefine caregiver self-care together. Tune in next week and remember, you are worthy of the same care you give others.
This is the Whole Care Network. Helping you tell your story one podcast at a time.